The latest now in Israel is 2 Palestinian terrorists opened fire at a bus stop. It happened here in Jerusalem, tragically taking the lives of 6 innocent Israelis earlier today. I'm pleased to bring in our panel to weigh in on this. Brigitte Gabriel, national security analyst, chairwoman at actforamerica.org, the author of the book Rise, and Walid Phares, Newsmax foreign policy analyst and former Trump foreign policy advisor, author of the book Iran, an Imperialist Republic. Right now we're hearing 6 dead, Brigitte. Obviously there is a real concern about potentially having, ceasefire. And now what happens? Trump has given a final warning to Hamas, saying they have accepted my terms. It is time for Hamas to accept them as well. It doesn't seem like, while Hamas has not taken responsibility for this, it doesn't seem like any of the violence is being quelled.
No, the Palestinians are continuing their resistance against Israel. What they call resistance is the barbarism of targeting innocent women, children, and older men. I mean, look at the dead who died in this bus attack. And this has been the worst attack for years against Israel. But again, the people that committed this attack did not come from Gaza. They came from the West Bank, which is under the supervision of Abbas. And this is exactly why you are seeing, I know we talk about Hamas, but the sympathies of the Palestinians in general, whether they are in the West Bank or in Gaza, are with Hamas. And they are very proud of what Hamas is doing. And this is exactly why President Trump is done. No more patience with Hamas. He understands that they do not want to come to the negotiating table. Israel accepted every condition we gave. Hamas refused to accept any. And this is why President Trump gave his warning today.
It's true. And it's, obviously this is the West Bank, not Gaza. But I mean, the UN week starts September 22nd. We know some members of Palestinian Authority won't be coming as well, Walid. So here we have wounded, this terror attack. There is obviously an urgency now to continue to see what the IDF forces will be able to do as well to try and put an end to this conflict now. October the 7th, when they were attacked, they were ravaged, and that is sometimes lost in some of the narrative here. And as we approach UN week, a lot of people are bracing for that to continue.
Yes, obviously. Let's look at the bigger picture and the older picture. Attacks, including in Jerusalem, in its suburbs, in the West Bank, in pre-67 Israel, have always happened, including in the 90s. I remember there were massive campaign of bombing and suicide bombing against buses inside Israel. The question is, why the prompt now and who's behind it? Now, obviously, Hamas is in Gaza, but Hamas has networks in the West Bank, has even infiltrated the Palestinian Authority. This is a message by Hamas that, yeah, we can negotiate, ceasefires with you, with Israel, but I do not guarantee that the West Bank won't be a battlefield. And if that happens, the networks there in the West Bank geographically are much larger, and they can penetrate Israel from the West Bank. So a much bigger solution must be found for Gaza. The demilitarization and the disarming and dismantling of Hamas is unescapable.
All right, let's turn to sanctions against Russia. It is now looking like there will be more. Dmitry Peskov, spokesperson for Putin, says they are absolutely useless, claiming they have no effect whatsoever. But we know indeed that they will, Brigitte. And it does seem like NATO's eastern flank, even Poland, Lithuania, on high alert because the attacks keep coming. And